What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video we're going to talk about AMC, GME as well as the broader market, and after that we're going to check the options flow for all three of them. So today AMC was down for 3.73% for the day. The average volume on AMC is around 44.11 million. It has gone up a little bit just because of last few days there has been heavy volume coming in AMC, but today's volume was around 42.24 million. From last few days we have been seeing AMCs going down quite a bit, so a lot of buyers were coming in to buy at those cheap prices. The current stock price seems to be like a dead cat. It seems to be like nothing is going to happen, everything is over now. The same thing with the GME as well, but the margin call is going to come in action very soon. We don't know how it's going to play out, but the short interest in AMC and GME both has gone up. Majority of the investors are still buying both of these stocks, AMC as well as GME. Both are having high volatility. Even if you sell covered calls on these two stocks, you can make a lot of money on a weekly basis. Now let's come over to GME. GME was down for 0.36%. It's holding very firm as compared to AMC. The average volume on GME is around 2.94 million, but today's volume was around 3.56 million. We know the anniversary is right next to us. That's on the 28th of January. We know what happened in GameStop. Huge amount of volume came in and the stock went from almost $20 to $500. I'm not saying we might see something similar like that. There are few chances that there might be few big players out there, those who might try to repeat the same scenario around the GameStop. Now let's have a look at the broader market, the SPY. It was down for 1.22% for the day. As we know, we had earnings for the Microsoft today. The Microsoft earning was a beat, but still the stock price has gone down in the aftermarket. There were a lot of put buyers into Microsoft since morning. People were betting that the stock is going to go down, but the earnings were good. Still the stock price went down. So that's going to create some sort of a negative impact in both SPY, QQQ, and DIA. Now, tomorrow we are having that FOMC meeting. Now, I'm pretty sure till that meeting, we're going to have a little bit pump into the SPY, and after that, whatever the Fed is going to announce during the meeting is going to make a serious impact onto the stock market. They are basically going to talk about what they're going to do with the interest rate and when they're going to start increasing the interest rate. Now let's have a look at the options flow for AMC. By looking at the options flow, it's very clear that people are just straight on the put side for the AMC. And these are mini whales, those who are betting a huge amount of money that the AMC is going to go down from here onwards. If I bring down the premium a little bit, I can see clearly there are not many big whales, those who are betting a call, which is the upside in the stock. Majority of them are on to the downside for AMC. But we know one thing for sure, every time AMC dips, there is a huge amount of volume and a buying pressure comes into AMC and people start buying the dip. But the overall sentiment of the stock is towards the downside. Now let's have a look at the options flow for GameStop. Now by looking at the option flow for the GameStop, it is something similar sort of a sentiment coming into the stock. People are betting that the stock is going to go down from here onwards. But these are not heavy whales, those who are betting way too much amount of money as compared to AMC that the stock is going to go down from here onwards. We might see some upward momentum coming into the GameStop just onto the sentiments towards the stock, what happened last year. The rest of the option flow, there is nothing suspicious coming out of it. Now let's have a look at the options flow for the SPY. By looking at the options flow for the SPY, I can say big whales are betting that the SPY is going to go down from here onwards. That's a very huge amount of money people are betting that the SPY is going to go down. That's 3.5 million with 15,000 contracts and 2 days into expiration. That's a $427 put that he's buying. We are having a tense atmosphere in Europe. There might be a war that breakouts, because if that happens then the entire market is going to crash and these puts are going to print multi-million for these individuals, those who are already betting $1 million for the stock market to go down from here onwards. Now as we know, we had some big earnings happening this week. Now we are eyeing on Tesla for tomorrow aftermarket. That's one of the biggest one because it can really move the market if Tesla also had bad earnings. But usually Tesla is like a evergreen stock. It doesn't go down that much. But in my personal opinion, I think Tesla is definitely overvalued. And if there is any kind of earnings that has gone to the downside, it can create a massive sell pressure on Tesla right now because the prices are way too much high and we are in a bear market. Any stock that has some sort of a negative sentiment towards the stock, it goes down real bad. We just have to wait and see what's going to happen for Tesla tomorrow because it's going to create a huge impact onto the broader market. This is just getting exciting. People are ready to make money on both the sides. Either it is the downside or either it's the upside, and so do I. Hope so you like my video. Please like and subscribe my channel, and I'm going to see you in the next one. Cheers.